If you're an independent artist, you're gonna wanna do the 5 speaker rule before you drop your song. So, the 5 speaker rule. Let's jump right into it. 1, headphones. You're going to want to make sure your mix and master sounds so good in the headphones, because where is your fans going to listen to their music? When they work out, when they're walking, in their headphones. So make sure your mix and master sounds good in here. Now, I do have a filter on because I didn't want to put makeup on, and you might have just saw my regular face. So, headphones. Second is the car speaker, okay? When you're in the car, your fans are listening to their music, and when you listen to music in the car, it just goes through your whole body because of the bass. It feels so good in your body, okay? And now, number 3, the TV. The TV, you want to make sure your mix and master sounds good on the TV. Now, number 4, like a regular speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, or in a studio, those speakers, you want to make sure your mix and master sounds really good in there, okay? Now, number 5, your cell phone. Your cell phone, this is my notes right here. You want to make sure you sound good and your song sounds so good on the cell phone. That is the 5 speaker rule, okay? This is what I always do when I am doing my mixing and mastering. I always let my ears breathe. So I'll mix and master, do the best I possibly can, listen into all those 5 speakers, okay? And then I let my ears breathe, and then I listen to it again, and like for a day or even a week, I let my ears breathe, listen to it again, have a whole new fresh outlook on the beat, on the song, and then I can listen to the mistakes that I know I can fix, and that there's no mistakes. If the vocals sound really good, or if the beat needs to be turned up or turned down, then I can hear it. Normally, I really like listening it into the car, because that's when you're really going to hear everything. That's when you're really going to feel everything, okay? So, on all 5 speakers, you want to make sure you listen to the song on low and max. So, like, low is like 10, max, I wouldn't go above 30, because, like, it's just going to draw everything out, especially in the car, okay? You want to think, where are your fans actually going to listen to your music? And those are the 5 right there. Headphones, car speaker, TV, regular speaker, and cell phone speaker, okay? I mean, especially if you ever get those sync license on the TV, your song is going to be on TV in the movies, right? So you want to make sure it sounds that good. And why I started mixing and mastering my own music was to save money, okay? To use it for my budget to push my music. And I have paid lots of money to get songs mixed and mastered, and they do not come out how I would like them to sound. They don't feel good when I listen to them. So when you're releasing your music, it always, just make sure it always feels good to you, because if it feels good to you and you like it, you like how it feels when you listen to it, then release it. But make sure you do the 5 speaker rule, okay? Now, in the car speakers, you really want to hear everything you're listening to, like to 20 to the volume, to 30 to the volume. I'm talking about like the number when you're turning the dial, okay? I always give my ears a break from the song for about a day or a week. I said that before. And take notes on what needs to be fixed and how you can make it better, okay? Like for me, I love constructive criticism, but I don't want humbling criticism. People will sometimes give you criticism just to humble you. It's not real constructive criticism. They're not having, their intentions is not to make you like be better. My intentions with this video is to make you the best independent artist, best producer, best mix and mastering. I'm right now, I am not perfect. I have so much room to grow, so much to learn, so much I could do. So I'm telling you right now, I keep forgetting my camera is like right here. So I'm like, I need to look at the camera. Right now, you have so much room to grow, and I'm just giving you my cheat sheets and like what I'm doing for me and what's working for me, and it's working. So I would say so let me tell you about me. I'm an independent artist. I've been in the music industry for like over the last 10 years. but I've been really taking it seriously the last 8 months. I've been dropping 5 songs every month for the last 8 months. Now I'm really like diving into the business side because of course you want to make money with your art, right? So now I'm jumping into I was mastering writing, mastering mixing and mastering, mix and mastering. I was mastering finishing my songs. I was mastering releasing my art to the world and not having any expectations. I was just mastering making sure I wrote 5 songs a month, no matter what, even if they were good or bad. I can always re-record them and fix them later. That's what I was doing the last 8 months. And I have learned so much about myself. I have like grown so much as an artist by doing that, to just being consistent, constantly just dropping songs. So I made lyric videos all on my YouTube so you can actually see my growth, how I have made mixing and mastering better. Like for example, let's go to all the way to the bottom for like Be Happy With Me, I Knew It, Get Me in a Groove, I think that's what it's called, Get Me in a Groove. Those songs, I feel like when I listen to them now, can be remixed and mastered. I learned something with mixing and mastering. Before you start cleaning up the vocal and you find the vocal that you want to use to put on the song, you're going to want to normalize it, and that's going to make it as big as it possibly can, and then you can start adding effects and chopping it up, and that's where I really got in my sound, where I love it. So back to the 5 speaker rule, okay? Always give your ears a break. Once you do the 5 speaker check, okay, and you're comfortable and happy with your song and how it sounds on all the speakers, then that's all that matters. You don't need the instant gratification. You don't need to compare yourself to artists that have $1 million budget or $500,000 budget or $100,000 budget. I want you to start thinking like, if I did have $50,000 to invest and promote my song, would I put it on this one? And if you would, then drop a couple hundreds on it if you can. Figure out how to promote your song. People just don't know you there. People don't know your masterpiece is there. And that's what I'm working on right now. Like right now I'm pushing Focus. It's my last song that I just released. Is like a workout EDM song about loving yourself and to focus on whatever you want. Like, so follow your dreams. And if you want to be an independent artist, you don't need the instant gratification. You have to do this because you love making art. You love singing. You love performing. It should not be about the money. It should not be, oh, you want to be famous. It should be, I want to share my gifts of making art with the world. And the money and everything else will come, and be your most authentic self, okay? Okay. And then once you are so happy, you pass the 5 speaker rule, okay? 5 speaker rule: headphones, car speaker, TV, regular speaker, okay? And the cell phone. Once it has passed all 5 of those speakers, you are going to, then you're going to want to make a plan, okay, on how you're going to distribute and how much money you're going to invest in that song. And then you're going to push it out. And then you're just going to let it go. Then you're going to make content for your song. Yes, I mean, there's so much you could do. Even if you don't have money, I'm like, YouTube, TikTok, encourage your friends to make like dancing videos with your song if it's a dance song. Like, just think outside of the box, be different, be authentically you. And I'm telling you, you will build your tribe and your tribe will come. So I really hope this 5 speaker rule really helped you. It has helped me master the quality and the sound that I'm looking for. I'm going to be making more music content, like what I'm personally doing on my journey to help you and what I have learned about being an independent artist, the business side. I'm still learning the business side, so once I completely understand it, I can share it with you. I honestly feel like when you do understand something, right? When you do understand something, let me look into the camera so I'm looking straight at you. If you're still here, you better smash that subscribe button. And you better like this and comment and tell me what you need help with. I would love to help you, because helping you is going to help me. If we all help each other, we be a happy family, right? A happy tribe. And that's the type of community I want to build. I really feel like there's so much stuff that's gatekeeped and nobody wants to help each other. And I'm like, we're a collective. We should be creating and helping each other, and we would be making the music community so much better if we just did that. So I don't understand why we don't do that. So you have to be the walking example, and that's what I represent, the walking example. So sometimes people are going to comment on your music, and you just have to understand that's not your tribe. That's not, they probably just don't like your music. And if they don't like your music, that's fine. That's not for them. Like, they can go listen to something else, you know? And I have come to the conclusion, if you have enough energy to leave a negative review or attack someone on social media, you don't like yourself, because you just want to like share your pain. And all I want to do is share love. And I know some people are in pain and they want to get the pain off, so they have to give it to someone else, and I get that, but not over here. Not over here, okay? So I want to build a beautiful, uplifting tribe. Always remain humble, because you never know who anybody is. And you could be having walking angels around you. So back to the 5 rule, okay? The 5 mix and mastering, 5 speaker rule. You're going to want to make sure that if you are happy with your song, that is all that matters. No one can tell you anything different, okay? I always like to use this analogy of, if I have a birthday cake and you have a birthday cake and we all have the same supplies to decorate the birthday cake, we're all going to decorate the birthday cake differently. And that's exactly how you're going to look at mix and mastering. When you have someone else mix and master your song, they're going to put their sauce, their style, their uniqueness on it. And it could be different than yours. And sometimes I feel like as a creative, as an artist, it's really hard to explain to another artist what you're trying to go for if you're not used to explaining that. And that's when I was telling you before why I've been practicing for like that last 8 months to keep writing songs. And I feel like that's what a lot of artists struggle with. They can't finish songs. So just try to finish your songs, even if they're good or bad. I'm like, I've written some okay songs, like, and I've written some really good songs. And just know that you finished the song. It's like you finished your workout. You know, you have to look at it as you're working out. Same thing, like I'm still learning to communicate with our other artists, and I haven't done that a lot, or producers. I've had some bad experiences, so I'm just like, we're gonna fix that, and I'm just gonna learn how to do it myself, you know? There's a couple engineers and producers that I love working with, but I kind of am at the point where I have so much creative energy. The stuff I want to do is kind of easier, and the time I have right now, because I'm a single mother, is easier just to do on my own. And like right now, it's midnight and I'm recording this. So if you have any more questions about the business, I'm learning that right now. And I feel like when you really understand something, it's very easy to let somebody else know about it too. It's really easy to explain it to someone when you fully understand something. So I'm almost at the point where I'm understanding the business side of this industry, and it definitely needs to change, and hopefully we could be the change together and make it grow and make it so much better than what it is. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, videos you want me to do topics on about music, put them in the comments below. And as well, let's like build a community. If you like release a song, put your song down there so we can, in the comments, so we can listen to it. And so that's the first step, is making sure your mix and master is good. Make sure it checks the 5 speaker rule. What are the five speakers? I'm like, I know it by heart, but let me make sure I do it in order. I gotta look at my little cheat sheet. So, headphones, car speaker, okay, car speaker, the TV, regular speaker, and a cell phone, okay? Once you have listened to your song on all of those, my personal favorite is always the car. I feel like you can always hear it in the car, the details in the car. If you need to pronunciate something way better if it needs to be turned up if the music's too loud and your vocals aren't loud enough, or vice versa. You can really hear it in the car, because I feel like when you're in the car you can feel it. So just make sure it passes that, and if you're happy with it, that's all that matters. Forget about the humbling criticism. If it's not constructive criticism, I feel like there's a lot of people in the industry, I call them sharks, that try to give you the humbling criticism when it's not real criticism. That's just, I'm like, I eat humble pie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so I don't know what we're doing here. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this whole video, and I really hope it helped you. And let me know what more videos you want me to do on, and you can go check out my lyric videos. I'm working on doing more actual videos. I'm in this point where I'm trying to lose more weight. I lost 30 pounds. Yay me. But I want to like lose more. So once I'm like at that point, I'll be happy and I'll be more comfortable on camera. Why? I have a filter and I don't like putting on makeup. So I appreciate you. I love you. Brianna Thomas here. I am checking out. I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye, speaker roll. All right. Bye. Focus on